In this video, I'm going to show you how to use picture-in-picture, or PiP, styles in DaVinci Resolve 20. This is a super useful editing technique when you want to place a second video over your main footage, whether you're creating a tutorial, reaction video, interview, gaming edit, or any kind of professional-looking layout. By the end of this guide, you'll know how to create a simple PiP setup, resize and position your clip manually, apply a built-in DVE effect, customize the border and shape, and even add a drop shadow so your inset video really stands out. If this tutorial helps you, please take a second to hit the like button and subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve tips, editing tricks, and beginner-friendly tutorials. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me keep making helpful videos for you. Alright, let's jump in. First, open DaVinci Resolve 20 and go to the Edit page. This is where most picture-in-picture work is done because you can easily layer clips on top of each other and fine-tune their size and placement. Now, place your main video on track V1. This will be your background clip, the one that fills the screen and carries the main visual of your project. Then, take the video you want to use as your picture-in-picture clip and drag it onto track V2, directly above the first clip. This is important because the clip on V2 will appear on top of the clip on V1. Once both clips are in place, click on the clip sitting on track V2 so it becomes selected. Now look to the top right corner and open the Inspector panel if it is not already visible. In the Inspector, make sure you are on the Video tab, because that is where the transform controls are located. These controls let you resize, move, and adjust the overlay clip without needing any complicated effects yet. To create a basic PiP look, go to the Transform section and use the Zoom slider to shrink the V2 clip. A common starting point is something like 0.300, but you can choose whatever size fits your project best. The goal is to make the overlay small enough that it doesn't block the main footage, while still being large enough for viewers to clearly see what's happening in it. After resizing, use the position X and Y values to move the clip into a corner or another open area of the screen. Usually the top right, bottom right, or top left works really well, but you can place it anywhere that looks clean and balanced. At this point, you already have a simple picture-in-picture layout, but DaVinci Resolve also gives you a built-in effect called DVE, which can make the overlay look much more polished. To access it, open the Effects library in the top left corner. Then go to Toolbox, choose Effects, and find the DVE effect. Drag that effect directly onto your V2 clip. Once applied, the clip will now have additional styling options that are especially useful for PiP designs. With the V2 clip still selected, go back to the Inspector and open the Effects tab. Here you can customize the DVE effect in more detail. One of the easiest things to do is turn on a border, which helps separate the inset clip from the background and makes it feel more intentional. You can also change the border color to match your channel branding or the overall look of your edit. If you want a softer or more creative style, you can use the setup sliders to crop the image into a circle or a square. This is great if you want your PiP to feel more modern, more stylized, or more like a social media overlay. If you want your picture-in-picture window to stand out even more, the next step is to add a drop shadow. Still inside the DVE settings under the Effects tab, enable the drop shadow option. Then adjust the strength, angle, and distance until the shadow looks natural and gives the inset video more depth. A subtle shadow can make a huge difference because it helps the PiP window separate from the background without looking too harsh or distracting. The trick is to make it noticeable enough to add dimension, but not so strong that it becomes the main focus. And that's really the full process. You start by layering your clips on V1 and V2, then use the Inspector to resize and position the picture-in-picture manually. And after that, you can use DVE to add borders, change shapes, and create a more polished professional look. Finally, adding a drop shadow gives the whole setup that extra bit of depth and style that makes your edit look complete. Picture-in-picture effects are incredibly useful in DaVinci Resolve because they help you tell a story more clearly, compare two shots, or keep your audience engaged with a more dynamic visual layout. Once you get comfortable with these steps, you can start experimenting with different sizes, corners, colors, and shadow settings to build your own signature PiP style. If this video helped you, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more DaVinci Resolve tutorials, beginner editing guides, and creative workflow tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.